The fiscal year 2026 budget for the state of Iowa is hitting a snag as Governor Reynolds and House Republicans have been unable so far to agree on details of the measure. Until they do, the state lawmakers will continue to work past the scheduled end of the 2025 session. Earlier this week, the governor and Senate Republicans announced a budget compromise, putting the overall budget at roughly $9.4 billion. House Republicans have an additional $36 million allocated in the budget. Governor Reynolds has said that the House will need to match the lower Senate plan due to cuts to state taxes and federal policy.
I believe this tariff, the tariff strategy that the president has put in place, I believe it is going to work, but it's going to take some time and it's bumpy, and that also could potentially have an impact on ag, and so all that has an impact on our economy. So we need to buckle down and really think about how and how much and what we're spending on, and so that's why I ended up aligning with the Senate, because I mean, if we could even get them lower, I'd probably go lower.
Iowa House Speaker Pat Grassley says that the major sticking point is a $14 million funding policy that Reynolds originally supported but was later dropped. Grassley says he thinks that funding policy should remain in the final budget.
At no point did we think that that wasn't going to be something that we were going to be able to fund, and I will be honest with you, that's one of the pieces right now that I would say is one of the biggest sticking points. Our caucus feels extremely strong that if we're going to provide that level of support that we did with that bill last year, that we're not going to go back and just cut that and leave our schools in a situation to find the difference. Those are more like Governor Culver practices that we saw, and we don't want to see that happening on something like that.
The legislative session continues until the FY26 budget is passed in both chambers and then signed by Governor Reynolds.